He's got a bigger face. This one's got a bigger face than that one. Wide eyes on both. Wide mouths on both. Big cheekbones on both. Large, low set ear. Same ear, low set ear. There's not a lot I can do with these two. There's no pictures. But they both got wide faces and big cheekbones, look. Lots of teeth on show. Look at that neck. You got to be kidding me. Chin to tie ratio, look. A pair of dudes, but there's no pictures for them, so we're leaving. Next, the bust of Alexander the Great. I'm seeing... Is it Erling Haaland? I think I'm seeing Erling Haaland. I'm seeing someone. Close to eyes. Small, beautiful lips, look. I see a narrow triangle. It's not giving a good headshot in that one. Let's have a look at another bust. Yeah, it's like them Roman sculptures. They're all flip-flops. Bent noses and crap. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing out with that. Next. Gok Wan next. You'd think, wouldn't you? You'd automatically think that was just a lesbian, wouldn't you? Gok Wan, back file, copy, open, paste. Gok Wan. I see high set ears, close set eyes, crow's feet, arching eyebrow, flat five head, widest in the top, not in the cheeks, lot. Small mouth, pink lips. I'm seeing a girl, a goddle, pretending to be a gay guy as well, right? It's like one of the biggest shrouds that the women, the FTMs, hide behind, being gay. A narrow tongue, pink lips, doing a dirty baffo. Full smile, 6 teeth. Gokwan. And again, 6 teeth on show. Whitby whalebone legs right there. Them will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues. Guac one. It's like the panel shows in England. They're inhabited by the same group of comedians over and over and over again because they can't bring and introduce. In reality, it should be full of variety. That's what we used to have in the olden days, the Royal Variety performance, where everybody, it was loads of flip-flops though, but the same idea existed in the past, that there was a variety of entertainment, not just them. And now it's just them. That's why we get pushed with the same stories, the same lies. They promote the same agendas, convince us that they've been to the moon, and Jibby Jabby's work. Gokwan walking. Right there. Right there. Arms akimbo. Shoulder tilted. Hip twisted look. There's your cone. You do see this cone shape right there. Only a woman creates it as she walks. Men are parallel across each section. And the crossed legs. It's a final answer. That is a bio female, proven by the way she walks. Even if you didn't believe the skull check that I just gave you, and it was perfect. Egg-shaped head, close set eyes, arching eyebrows, widest at the top, high set ears, no jawbone, chin to tie ratio, sloping shoulders. You can't deny the gait. The gait finishes you off, even if you don't believe what I said about the face. Look, looking down at her feet, one foot in front of the other. And granted, Guat One could look down at her feet and film herself walking, trying to walk like a man, but the Whitby whalebone leg won't allow that same position. You know? As a man gets. Guat One from Digwa. Tate, doing a dirty baffo again, lot. Tate, could leave us. Only please believe us. We're done. Guac One is a girl. backfire should be there. Guac. She is. Guac 1. Paste. Guac 1. Done. Next. Open. Lou Issa is American boxer. Images. Yeah, you've got no chance. No chance. Next. Wolfgang Puck. Images. Copy. Images. Open. Paste. Wolfgang Puck. Images. 6 teeth on show. Close set, coffee bean eyes, arching eyebrows, a flat 5 head. Dial M for Masons. Widest in the hairline. Soft, rounded face and cheekbones. Look. No cheeks themselves. Uh-oh. Looks like we're done. Wolfgang Puck. You better give me a better range on this. There we go. That right there is a woman. Squashy face. Oh, squash. Can you see how the face is pushed downwards? Squashed. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. Squashy face. Pushed down by the 5 head look. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. Short sloping shoulders. Wolfgang Puck. Proven by the arching eyebrows, the coffee bean eyes, the high set ears, the lack of anything. A male. And a big bulbous skull. Walking is the main reason I'm here. And we're done. We're leaving. Oh, partial. Where was it? Quarter partial. Blue trousers. Oh no. It's just Whitby whalebone legs. Not in the back file then, are you? No, she is in the back file. One gate. One single gate. On its own, that gate. Wolfgang Puck. I'll explain CSI. See you later. I'll cut that one out quickly. What's that? A minute. That took about a minute. How long does next Wex take? 45 minutes for a single investigation. I'll be fast asleep, mate. Paste. Mr. E's another one. 45 minutes for a bollocks explanation of everything. He'll only tell you about the MTFs. Don't want to tell you about the FTMs. Oh my gosh, that's got to be one of my fastest investigations in the world. 1 minute 15. Wolfgang Puck. Create. Done. Andrew Tate. Let's have you. He looks like Anton LaVey, just like I said. You can see the skull bellows outwards from the corner of the eye. It bellows outwards, look. If this person had hair, the hair would bellow outwards, creating that beautiful letter M. I need to get that off the screen. Creating that beautiful letter M that we see on FTMs. She got beautiful pink lips. She got eye set ears. This is meant to be the most masculine of men in the world with those pink lips. I don't think so. The pair of them, look. They both got open eye sockets. Look, there's no brow bone, right? I'm a real man. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Over my eye hangs a bone, look. A bone. All the way into the corner. I don't expand outwards at the edges. I'm widest in the cheekbones, look. Follow this line down my face here, look. I'm widest right there at the corner of my eye. Same here. Bink. Andrew Tate, however, does not have cheekbones. He doesn't even have a brow bone. We spoke about this video earlier on. Can we find it on Twitter quickly? Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate arrested. Andrew Tate. See what comes up. Look at that stance straight away. You at home, anybody who studied under me knows exactly what you're looking at there, don't you? Hey? The shoe. Watch the shoe here. Gone. Look, where's the shoe? Disappear, lot. Oh, they're focusing on it, lot. I said it looked like cellophane, didn't I? On that picture we saw. But the shoe disappears. The one we saw was a lot clearer, but the shoe, look at it. Watch. There must be something there. Maybe it's green screen and that's a bit of green paper. I don't know. But the shoe is definitely there at the start, lot. Watch. It's the whole shoe. But as you come in, watch. Bink, it disappears. Right there as he turns his foot. Bink, it's gone. And then there's a bit with a copper. And the copper, one of these disappear. That's not the right angle. That's not what I'm looking for either. They're all on about this shoe and the outfit. Yeah, look at that. Dink-a-dink-a-dink-a-dink-a-dink. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. Look. Someone in the background, look, got a missing head. So how much of this that we watch is actually real? Look at that. Does my bum look big in this? Oh!
Gay!
Oh, balls. Pause. It's that one, isn't it? My bad. I'm taking that picture. Does my bum look big in this? Again, what is that over his foot, look? It's like a wrapper or something. I don't know. I've got no idea. If it's even real, it looks like... I'm starting to love Grok. Let's go back. It's true. That's why I'm laughing. The shoes match the outfit perfect. That's what she should look like. Andrew Tate's got a sexy body, I'm telling you. Andrew, if you're listening, I'd motorboat your bum cheeks. Do you know what it looks like? Pop! Pop! It's Andrew Tate! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Where's that gone? It's Andrew Tate, look. They've modelled Pop of Andrew Tate. Anyway, there's a bit where a copper disappears. Somewhere over here, one of these cops just vanished, literally off the screen. And they're all like, oh, it's conspiracy. It's not conspiracy. The foot disappears. I want to know why. I want to know why some copper over here literally vanishes. Literally. Like, the only place I've seen that before is on the space station.
I'm right here in Miami. Come get me. Arrest me. Perp walk me. Put me on the news. Tell everyone I'm a human trafficker.
Come get me. Well, they did come and get you, apparently. Unless this is AI.
Please tell Darren.
Yeah, there's that picture.
That this is not
Where
a
was it?
suit.
There. Look, that looks like a bit of cellophane. I just don't understand how the bit of cellophane got round his shoe. Because it wasn't on the shoe, and then it is on the shoe. Anyway, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Andrew Tate. So, the investigation. Let's begin. It looks like Anton LaVey. It really does. I could see it being his mother, her mother, Anton LaVey. I could quite easily see this being Tate's mother. Very similar. I said when we did Anton LaVey the other day that this looked the spitting image of... Do you know who else it looks like? Fools and Horses, Mickey. Fools and Horses. Well, I don't know what to call him. Mickey someone. Mickey Pierce. Yeah, he looks... reminds me of Mickey Pierce as well. Not quite the same, I agree, but reminds me of Mickey Pierce. Andrew Tate's pink bottom lip. Look how big the lip is. Peter, has your lip ever been pink and big like that? Never! That's right, because I'm a bloke, Marv. She's got a 5 head. She's got high set ears. She's got women's lips. She's got a small nose. She's got no cheekbones. She's got a flat 5 head. I think this is a brow bone implant. Just to try and bury the eyes. But it doesn't work. It just does not work. Flat 5 head. Skull expands outwards. Pink lips. High set ears. Sloping jawline. It's when you can see past the illusion. When you can see past the illusion and into the skeleton, you start to see things as they actually are. Remember, just because someone's got a boy's name and a deep voice and can grow a beard It does not make them a boy. Muscles don't make a man. That's what everyone thinks. Oh, he's muscly, it's a man. Muscles don't make a man. The skeleton does. You can have a muscly woman, but she's still a woman. And that's exactly what Andrew Tate is. She's still a woman. She can still give birth. She's still got a mangina. What's happening there? No wonder he shaved his head. Male pattern baldness on girls. It must really upset them because all girls love the hair, don't you, girls? And it must upset these FTMs, dial M for Masons, when the hair goes on top. Most real men get to keep the hair. Most of my friends have got a head of hair like me. I know a few bald men, but most of us have got heads of hair. We don't lose a hair. It's a lion's mane. Oh my gosh, is that Andrew or Tristan? Look at them titties. That's a pair of breasts. Look at the fold in there. This is meant to be a big, super hard boxer. That should be a full six-pack. They should be absolutely ripped. And they're not. The pudgy. I bet if I was to touch them with my finger would go in. Binger, binger, honker, honker. We're looking at Andrew and Tristan Tate. They're both a pair of fannies. Lying bitches. Do you think there's any truth behind the trafficking that they're up for? I don't think there is. I think it's all made up. Nothing ever happens. Nothing happens at all. You see, whilst everybody's paying attention to this, what they're not looking at is all the things that are happening in England and Paris and Holland and Denmark. All the real stories that are happening. All right, the psyop's still running in between them all, I know, but if you don't think that real people are getting hurt in all of this, you're wrong. You're seriously wrong. But it's never them. It's never these people that are truly hurt. It only happens to naturals. That's the way Satan wants it. Walking. Right there. Game over. From Digwa with diamond. Shoulder tilted. Andrew Tate. There. Full mint. Straight-legged bloke on the left. There. Shoulder tilted. Arms akimbo. Away from the body. Full mint. Andrew Tate is a biological woman. So is his sister, Tristan. They walk in line like tightrope walkers. Look, no space between the feet. They've got bigger thighs. The thighs draw into the buttocks, creating houses and whalebones between their legs. It's a double stair fail on the Tate sisters right there. And the bodyguard, whoever that is, that's also a woman. Just by that gap in there. They're all women. Proven by the way they descend stairs. There you go. Full mints again. Look at the state of these feet. 8 and 4. And again, double full mints. The Tate sisters in full mints. So they just... to me, this is just a distraction. The actual Tate story. It's just a distraction to stop you from looking at the real gangs where these things are happening. The real trafficking and the real abuse of young children, young girls. Particularly young girls, right? Not so much the young boys. The young girls. These people don't care. It's all bullshit. Anybody trying to call these two out and act like the Good Samaritan, they're still full of shite. Because they know that these two are just flip-flops and nothing ever happens. The story will be bollocks. It always is. Look at the state of that leg there. Look at the separation of the knees. See the house, the Whitby whalebone? Because she's got big chicken nom-nom thighs, look. So is this one. Q line. We're done. The Tate sisters are a pair of mincing girls that fake everything. Everything's fake in this world. Your food's fake. Your jibby-jabbies are fake. Space is fake. The news is fake. Your politics are fake. Your sports stars are fake. There's only one subject that shows you who's doing this to you, and it's called crime scene investigation. The terminal aspect of it is called forensic anthropology. For those of you like technical answers. The body is made up of 276 bones. 70 of them fused together, leaving you with 206 when you go into a full man or woman. This is said for all human bodies. God created it this way. Anybody telling me that there were mistakes in the human creation, there aren't. There's just Satan doing his devious work on human beings, trying to blend male and female together, creates all sort of diseases and problems, and they've been doing this for eons. Do you know what I don't see? I don't see dogs with Down syndrome. I don't see dogs with... I see dogs that are blind. I see dogs that have got deaf. Seen that when an organ doesn't work. But what I don't see is disabled cats and dogs. I don't see that because it only happens to us. And you got to question this. It's like when you question why there were no pictures of pandas in China. Why? Why was J.D. Rockefeller the first person to shoot a panda bear? Did they not exist? These questions have got to be answered. Everything done in the dark will be brought into the light. I've got questions about the panda. Why is there no panda on the Chinese horoscope, but there's a fucking dragon? Why did they celebrate Year of the Dragon? Why did they dance like dragons? All I know is God is going to clear this once and for all, for everyone to see. Everything that was done in the dark will be brought into the light, including these people. The Bible says that they won't even be able to walk down the streets at end times because everybody will see them for what they are, liars, deceivers, controlling mankind's destiny. Andrew Tate and his sister are a pair of mincing liars. You can take my word for it, or you can go study forensics yourself, and when you finally catch up to me, you can say I was right. But it's all of them. It always has been all of them. That's the only way they can get away with this, if it's all of them. And to do that, you have to control the mayors, the top doctor, the top policeman, the top teacher in every school. Here's a good one for you. Jude Bellingham, father, dad, whatever. Mark Bellingham. Is that the right one? Or is it his granddad? No, grandfather is who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the pappy. There he is. Jude Bellingham's beloved mastermind granddad. Talk about nepotism. Oh no, get lost. Videos. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, feck off, will you? Oh, there we go. Your name, please. William Bellingham. Grandfather to Jude Bellingham, right? Occupation. Schoolmaster. So this was the headmaster of a school somewhere in the 80s. Jude Bellingham's grandmother with a moustache chopped off her breasts and was a school headmaster. You understand? They have to sit in all the top places, even in schools. I wonder how many headmasters are flipped. I wonder how many teachers are flipped now, but particularly the headmasters. It's a serious question for me. One of my ex-girlfriends, her mum was an headmaster. If you haven't come to the conclusion yet that you are being lied to on an unholy scale, you better catch up, because this is the end of the world as we know it, as we know it, as they know it. They seem to not care, right? They don't care. That shoulder tilt. They seem to not care that God's in control of all of this at the end of the day. All the books tell you that the most powerful entity in the universe is God, because he created all things. And he did it with his voice. He didn't even use his hands. He just said, let it be. Let it be so. The power and the glory. The glory and the power. All glory goes to God. G2G. Glory to God. Jesus said, don't worship me, worship the Father. And so I do. I follow Christ passionately. But all my dedication goes to God. Everything I've done is for God. All of this work, all right, it was for the people of the world. It was for all nations. I don't say races. I say nations because we're all people. I don't see races. I don't see colour. I see beautiful women from China, from Africa, from India. I see beautiful women from every country. The colour doesn't matter to me. A beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. And the same, right, a beautiful man is a beautiful man. The things I used to find beautiful, like Jamie Lee Curtis and Lucy Pinder, turn out to be blokes. And for you women who find Andrew and Tristan Tate adorable, they're bringing out the lesbian in you, because these are girls. Everything we've seen and heard and had passed on to us, it's either a lie or it's the truth wrapped in lies. Because that's how they get away with this. They have to tell us the truth in plain sight. They have to. It's written. It's their satanic, evil, twisted lie of a law. They have to tell us what they're doing to us before they do it. And they do.